What is going on, my people? If you don't know who I am, my name is Clarissa, and I'm Javier's partner both in life and in business. Together, we've helped over 400 credit and funding companies scale by implementing the same system that helped us scale our own funding company. And today, I want to break down the top 5 business credit cards specifically for funding companies, or that really any other online business owners can use that will give you the best rewards and points to redeem for travel. Now, as a funding company owner, we spend a lot of money on ads, software, and travel to meet our clients, and business expenses. So why not get rewarded for spending and turning that into free travel? So what I'm about to show you is my top 5 pick cards that I personally use and recommend to all my clients. These cards have literally paid for my first class trips to Europe, business class flights across the country, and luxury hotel stays. And all of that from points that I earned by just running my business. So if you're tired of spending money on business expenses and getting nothing back, pay attention, because this is going to change how you think about business spending. And number 5, we have the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. This is a solid starter card for any funding company owner. And here is what I love about this card. It has a 1.5% cashback on every purchase with no category restriction. $750 cashback bonuses when you spend at least $6,000 in the first 3 months, a 0% APR term for the first 12 months, and it doesn't have any annual fees. Now, this might not seem like the most exciting card, but here is why it's perfect for funding companies. You can use this for all your miscellaneous business expenses, software subscriptions, office supplies, contractor payments, and everything will earn you 1.5% back. And that $750 bonus, that's real money that you can put back into your business or use it for travel. Plus, 0% APR gives you breathing room if you need to float some expenses while waiting for clients to pay you back. And number 4, we have another Chase card, the Inc. Business Cash Card. This is where things start getting a little bit more interesting. Here's the breakdown. It has 5% cashback for the first $25,000 spent on office supplies and internet, cable, and phone services for each year. And then 2% cashback on the first $25,000 spent at gas stations and restaurants. 1% on everything else. And then it has a $350 bonus when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months. Plus, it has an additional $400 when you spend $6,000 in the first 6 months. And it's 0% APR for 12 months, and also no annual fees. Now, here's the hack for funding companies. That office supplies category includes a lot more than you think. Many online businesses, many online services, and software subscriptions code as office supplies. So you can be earning 5% back on tools that you're already using. And if you're traveling to meet clients or attend conferences, that's another 2% back on restaurants that adds up quickly. And number 3, we have the CityAA Advantage Globe MasterCard. And this is perfect if you're a frequent American Airlines traveler. And here is what makes this card special. You can earn 3 Advantage miles per $1 spent on American airline purchases, 6 miles per $1 spent on eligible Advantage hotels booking, and 2 miles per $1 spent at restaurants on transit, so taxis, ride shares, and public transits. 1 mile per dollar spent on everything else. Here are the real perks that makes this card worth it. It gives you 4 Admiral Club Globes passes for every year, which is a value of over $300. It gives you up to $100 on annuals on splurge credit. It gives you up to $100 on that you'll be able to spend on brands like Live Nation or First Dibs, and then up to $240 back on tour rentals annually, up to $100 back on in-flight purchases each year, and 90,000 Advantage bonus miles after meeting the spending requirements. If you're flying American Airlines frequently for business, whether you're meeting clients, attending conferences, or just taking well-deserved vacations, this card can pay for itself. Those lounge expenses alone save you hundreds of dollars, and the bonuses can literally get you a free international flight. Now, coming in at number 2, we have the American Express Blue Business Cash Card. This is a powerhouse for any online businesses. And here is why. You can get 2% cashback on all purchases up to $50,000 per year, and then 1%. $250 statements for credit cards after you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months, and 0% APR for the first 12 months. It doesn't have any annual fees. And now, here is why this card is perfect for funding companies. You're probably spending way more than $50,000 a year on business expenses, ads, software, contractor payments, travel, and office expenses. and all of it adds up. Getting 2% back on everything with no categories to track is huge. If you're spending $50,000 a year, that's $1,000 back. And if you're spending $100,000, you're still getting $1,500 back after all those rates stop to 1%. And that cash back can go straight into your travel fund or back into growing your business. But now, before I reveal my number one pick, let me tell you something. All of these credit cards are great, but they're just tools. The real key to scaling your funding companies is having the right system for the fulfillment, right? So that your clients can be happy. And that's exactly why we created the Funders Academy. That's where I teach other funding company owners how predictably get their clients approved, the sequences, the credit optimization, and everything that comes into play to keep track of your clients. Instead, if you joining the Funders Academy is only $99 a month, and that will also give you access to 4 weekly calls where we all talk about funding strategies, data points, and banking requirements. And if you want the complete business infrastructure, the marketing strategies, the sales, the funnel, the CRM, and the CRM setup, you can book a call to join our inner circle instead. And that's where we'll personally help you implement everything. But now let me show you my absolute favorite credit cards for funding companies. And that at number one, we have the American Express Business Gold Card. And this is perfect card for ad spend. And here why is a game changer for funding companies. Here's where you're gonna get. You're going to get 4x points per dollar spent on 2 categories where you spend the most each month, up to $150,000 per year. 1x points on everything else. $70,000 membership reward points after you spend the $10,000 in the first 3 months. And now here is where this card is absolutely perfect for funding companies. One of those 4x categories is advertising. So every dollar that you spend on Facebook ads, Google ads, and any advertising platform, you're going to be earning 4x points. And let me tell you, from personal experience, I personally get 50,000 to 100,000 travel points every single month, sometimes even more. So that means that every 5 months, I can take a trip in first class to Europe without going out of pocket for both me and her. So think about it. If you're spending $10,000 a month on ads, which most funding companies need to spend as bare minimum, that's 40,000 points per month from just advertising. In 3 months, you have 120,000 points, which is enough for a round trip business class to Europe. And yes, this card has an annual fee of $295, but when you're earning 4x points on your biggest business expense, it pays for itself immediately. The other 4x points category could be shipping, gas station, restaurants, or other business expenses that you're maximizing points on your top categories. Now, here is how I personally use these cards to maximize my rewards. For daily business expenses, I use the Amex Blue Business Cash. For it, it's a flat 2% on everything. For ad spend, the Business Gold Card. That's my go-to for an 4x points multiply. For travel, majority of the time I'm flying America, so I use the Citi Advantage card. And for specific categories, this Chase Ink cards for their bonus categories. The key is having a strategy that don't just get one card, but get multiple cards and use each one for what it does best. And inside of our Funders Academy, we teach you the exact application strategies, timing, and setup to get you approved for these credit cards, and even to teach your clients. Now, let me be real with you. These cards have completely changed the way I travel. Between the points I earn from ad spend and business expenses, I'm taking multiple international trips per year in business class or even first, or I'm even able to do it for my family and friends. And staying at luxury hotels, and it's all paid by my business spending. Last year alone, I took this trip to Europe and multiple domestic trips, all using points earned from this card. That's easily $20,000 more than I would have had to spend on cash. But I'm getting this value all by just spending money that I've already spent inside of my business and using the right credit card for it. And the best part, as a business owner, a lot of these travels are tax deductible anyways. So you're getting points on expenses that you're still using to deduct your tax bill. So there you have it. This is my top 5 business credit cards for funding company owners. Whether you want cashback, travel points, or specific airline benefits, there's a card on this list that is going to be perfect for your business. Now remember, the key is always to be strategic. We'll use one card for what it does best, pay them off every month, and watch the rewards pile up. If you want to learn how to apply for these cards for best results and scale your funding company so you can have more businesses expenses put on these cards and more points to enjoy for traveling rewards, join our Funders Academy for only $99 a month. And if you want the complete business infrastructure and personal help implementing everything, book a call to join our inner circle. The links are in the description. Don't let another month of just spending money on your business without getting points for it. This is Clarissa, and I will see you in the next video.